loves, and welcome in. Today we're going to be doing a 2025 journal flip through. I hope that you'll enjoy, and I'm sure it's going to be a long one because I'm just talking through this. So first off, I love this sticker on the front by Maragona Sully. The ducks are just so adorable. And I covered the whole thing in packing tape so that it wouldn't mess up. And I write the dates on the spine here. But look how it got really thick. And this isn't even the whole year. So it's a little crazy. So let's get started. This is my cover page. And I really love how this one turned out. I cut these out with my Cricut. And then I got these stickers here from a pen pal, so I'm not sure where they're from. But these other little stickers here are from Sticky Club. And I had some matte paper. I thought it fit really well. And I just love the whole fantasy vibe of this. I was very into romantasy at the beginning of last year, so this just made me happy. And then this one is my bookshelf, and it turned out okay. I designed the actual bookshelf and the little leaves around the bookshelf. I designed that in Procreate, and I thought it turned out really cool. I just wasn't a fan of putting whatever color for the books. Like this year, I'm doing color-coded for physical and ebooks and stuff. I didn't do that here. I just tried to match the cover of the book, and it's just a lot going on. I do love the added stickers here on the bookshelf. I think it turned out very whimsical with the little kitties. And these are from Sticky too. And then my book bingo page with the little dragons. And I like how this one turned out. And my series tracker. I really liked this setup. I just should have done some more spaces for each series, because on a couple of series I did run out of spots. You'll see on the next page. But I threw this into Procreate. I think this image is from online though. I don't remember where I got it from. But I did make this. And the Throne of Glass series, that was one I didn't have enough spaces for. There's a lot of books in there. But it was easy to see. Oh, and I wrote when they came out. Not when I read them, but when they came out. I thought that was a fun touch. And my books in 2025. This was fun. This is the first time I've done this, where I put the book covers down, write the dates and my rating. This was my first book of the year, and it was great. I have book spreads in this journal, so I'll talk a little bit more about the books in here. I don't have the Throne of Glass series in here yet, because I haven't finished it, and I want to do a big spread for that, all of them. But I fell in love. Here you can see I couldn't get enough of this author. And of course I had to do my rereads of the Fourth Wing series to read Onyx Storm. And just some more of the books I read. This was a good one. I really liked this one. And to finish the year off. Okay, so this is my mail log page, and I love these pages. And you'll see throughout this journal I've covered some things up for privacy reasons. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out. And I kind of stopped tracking a little bit through the year because this journal just got so bulky, and I ended up switching journals at the end, so that's why this is all blank. My movies and TV show tracker that I did not do well with. I have an app on my phone where I track my movies, and it was just too much. So doing it this way, I don't know. Maybe I'll try something different later on. If you have any good ideas, let me know. But yeah. And here's my hobbies tracker from 2025. You can see I kind of stopped filling them out and I messed up a whole month here. So I like the designs though that I put in. I just kind of didn't go all the way through the year, but I still like to have them, and I did put them in my new journal, even if I don't finish them all the way. And the same with my cleaning. I was really bad with this one, keeping track. I tried to make a cleaning schedule and the year got crazy, so I didn't really keep up with my schedule, and then so I didn't keep up with tracking. But I want to do a whole year because I think it would be really cool to see the whole year marked through. And then we'll go to our next spread, which is my January calendar page. And I set the calendar up in Canva. I used one of the templates that was there and then just, changed the little things around, added the designs and stuff. And again, I have some stuff hidden, and I think it'll work better that way going through here. But I do want to go in and put pictures of the blank ones in the video so that you can see the design. I'll add them somewhere. And this is a book spread that I did for The Blonde Identity by Allie Carter, and I really love this. It just started my reading for the year off, and it was a great start, basically, is what I'm saying. And then Just for the Summer was my second book, and it was really good. I love her so much. It was so cute, and there was just emotion in it. It wasn't just a rom-com. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. And still going on here, I think I did the, book club questions. Yeah, so I went through and did those. Book club of 1. And then I got a stamp carving kit, so I put the directions in here. It's just speedball, but that was the first stamp I made and I really liked it. And then we're into February, and again I designed this in Canva. And then here I'm just talking about how I got the flu because I did not feel well, and I used some elements from a pen pal letter just because I wanted to use them. And I made some biscuits that actually turned out well. So I'm gluten-free, and gluten-free baking is hit or miss, but these biscuits were actually really good. So I had to put the recipe in here and journal about them. And then we get into this, where I have all of the Imperium series in here by Rebecca Yarros. Yarros? Anyways, so I went through and did this, and we got all these small little pages here. But my reread of Fourth Wing, just talk about it a little bit. Same with Iron Flame. I think this one I did on audio this time. Oh yeah, right there, audio. I liked it a lot better on audio than reading it. And Onyx Storm. And don't read the stuff if you don't want spoilers. And we've got a lot for Onyx Storm. This was a heavy duty spread here with the Quest Squad. I think I saw an image. Oh, I saw a patch online somewhere, and so I wanted to draw it and put it in here. And then we're into March. And again, just another Canva spread. And this was fun. I got this envelope as a pen pal mail and all those lovely stamps. This came from Sweden, and I had to throw that in there because I just loved the paper and the designs. And this Shepherd King duology, which was amazing. So different than anything I've ever read. The magic system, unreal. It was good. So I really liked this duology. It was fantastic. And then I started doing wrap-ups. So this is my March wrap-up. Just some pictures here from nature and our crazy orange cat. Speaking of which, if you notice scratches on my hands or band-aids, it's from him because he is probably legitimately a psychopath. But that's okay. He's our little psychopath and we love him. And I cut him out here and just put him on top of the stationery. I thought it was really cute. And I watched Farmer Wants a Wife. I'm not a huge reality TV show person, but I watched it and it was great. I put this in here because I made friendship bracelets with someone and wanted to remember that. And then here we have just some food. Nashville hot chicken sandwich. That was so good. So I put that in. I did some baking. And then these are times that my significant other cooked and I just wanted to remember it. And then here I did a spread for the end. I really loved this album. So yeah, loved it. And I really love this spread too. I love how it turned out. And this is just a page I made to talk about some things that I needed to journal about, which I have hidden because it's personal, but I wanted to show you with the stickers and the stamps. And then we're at April wrap up. Again, just some more nature pictures. I was really liking walking out in nature. This was a fun cat toy right here that we got our cat. He loved it. And I just made a little flip of that. And he was actually laying on me, which never happened, so I had to document it. And then we flip up, and this was a painting I did in my sketchbook. I used acrylic, and then just some more photos. This was for my significant other's birthday, and I made the cake and decorated it, and it's a little silly, but... And I made a basket. I love making baskets. It was fun. And then May. So I'm gonna blur most of this month out, but I will put in the blank version so that you can see what it did look like. Daily Junk for May. And this is by Kia Creates. And I just printed it off from her. And this is so fun. I don't know if you've seen it. I hope you have, because everybody who loves this kind of stuff, journaling, junk journaling, collecting, you should do it. And I added some extra trash around. But yeah, this was actually really fun. I loved it. And this is just a washi tape set I got. I got it off Amazon for spring, summer. And this is my birthday spread. I scanned my cards and then printed them out smaller so that I could add them in here without too much bulk. And this was my cake I got. My significant other got it for me. He went out of town and got it because, like I said, I'm gluten-free and there's not a whole lot of places around here that does gluten-free. And a pen pal sent me this and I had to add it, of course. It's so cute. And then this is just more of a birthday spread. So I printed, I think I scanned this and then took some pictures or found them online and printed them in here of things that I got just to remember. I got this acrylic marker set that everybody was talking about. Love it. My little note here and some more cards. This one was funny because we had hot wings. And it's a little dog. He had googly eyes and was in front of hot wings. And this is just a day that me and my significant other spent out. And it was nice. We went to Denny's. And The Fall Risk. Pretty good book. I think, yeah, this was part of the Amazon original stories. And I loved this book, but I do not like how the spread turned out. I just have a bunch of empty space here. I mean, this was cute. Oh, I put a sticker on top there. That's cute. Some of these, like, let's go back. So some of this stuff I know is from Free Pick. Yeah. And yeah, just more, I don't know, it just feels very unfinished to me. Unlike this one, which I really love. First Time Caller. Can't wait to read the second one. That's coming out very, very soon. And I found these pictures on Instagram, I believe. And then I printed it off and stuck them in here. This was the town and May review. Just more pictures of Kitty. There's a lot of them. And a pen pal sent me this very cute crocheted sprout to go on my headphones. And I was very happy here because I was saying our cat was getting better with his behavior because he was atrocious with his behavior before. He is still not great with his behavior, but I'll take wins where I can get them. and June calendar. I decided to leave this one blank. I didn't go in and write all my notes. I didn't like it too much. I like to have all my notes everywhere, but I do love how colorful this is. And my first order from Journal Say, my only order from Journal Say, I haven't made any more currently. These were all the tapes that I got, and I just put the little, I don't know what they call those, it's just on top of the washi tape or the PET tape. And then we watched the Gemstones, the Righteous Gemstones, and it was hilarious. It's not for everybody, I know, but we really enjoyed it for what it was, which was comedy, and yeah, it was great. And like I said, it's not for everybody, so I'm not telling you to go watch it. I'm just saying that we enjoyed it. More book spreads. Worst Wingman Ever, An Unlikely Story. And I did these both on audiobook, which I didn't really do audio before this year, 2025. And just a wrap-up spread, Goodbye June. This was more of a junk journal page. I put in, this is just cardboard from something that I had eaten. It was really good. And then I bought a lounge set by this artist. I think it was at Costco. Yeah, it was at Costco and I loved it. And I have the stamps and it just, that's why I got it. Okay. It's like, I have these stamps. I know this artist. I need it. I got two out of 3 that they were selling. And then Kitty was cuddling here. So can't see that part because it's, you know, but. And then July, and I'll put up the blank calendar here because there's a lot of information that's private on this calendar. A lot was going on. And here is my 4th of July spread from 2025. That's about all I'll say about it. And this is an art market spread that we have. And this just flips open. Just took some pictures. I got these 2 items. Yeah. And then we're at the July wrap up. This little thing flips out. And I made this little trinket dish. Really liked it. I sent that to a friend. And then here is just some pictures of our kitty. There are so many in here. And then another daily junk. I didn't finish this one, but it was still fun to do. And there was a scavenger hunt for this one too. And again, that's by Kia Creates. Not quite by the book review. It was alright. And then August, just some pictures. And I use these little mushrooms all throughout this, and I loved it. This is an added on page. I must have ran out of room or something. But just walking through the park. And then I wrote some stuff about August. This is the set that I was talking about earlier. So cute. Oh, and I got a sticker order from Nightmarish Babe shop. And this moth sticker right here is on my new journal. So love that. And more of our kitty. His name is Pippin, by the way. I don't think I properly introduced him. And here he's in a box of chicken nuggets, an empty box. But I said that's a weird looking chicken nugget. Because I think I'm funny or something. And then I wrote this quote here. Yeah. And then September calendar. And this calendar is by Planning with Kay. I downloaded it from her Patreon. So you can check that out if you like this. You know, if you like the calendar. I guess I'm blurring most of it so you won't be able to see, but go check it out on her Patreon and then you can see it. It's the cozy cabin, I think. And such a sad spread. Our poor kitty had to go to the vet. He was not feeling well. He had a UTI, was constipated, which, poor baby. He had to have so much medicine. He's feeling better now, and he felt better within a month of this, but still it was very scary. And he also threw up all over me in bed, so that was also fun, but you know, what do you do? He didn't feel well. The chemistry test, again, it was an okay book, 3 stars. Just a little young for me, but that's all right. I liked the premise of the story, and I did like the story. It was just, you know, just a little young for me. September in review, more pictures, and I think I printed this on a different paper. Must have been a sticker paper, and using that download from Planning with Kay here, these little stickers. And then I have a little envelope here where I put my review in. Wrote a lot. More pictures. And that face. I mean, that says it all, does it not? And here is October. And this is by Planning with Kay. She uploaded it to her Patreon, and she did this on a live stream. And then another calendar. Loved this dark one. It was so fun, especially for October. I used her downloads here. I have the physical set now, but this is just the downloads. And again, I'm pretty sure I'm blurring most of this out, but check out her Patreon and you can see her calendars. And this is when we went to the pumpkin patch. We went with my in-laws. And just some pictures here. Both of these pages flip out. And I cut these little gourds out. The swan gourds. Have you guys seen those? My mother-in-law loves them. But I mean, I also love them too. They're so cool. We love this place. We go almost every year. They have animals that you can go visit and feed. And this horse's name is Shrek. And he's blind. Poor little guy. I guess he's not very little, but... And this is just a place that we found. Our first time going to this restaurant. It was really good. Had to document it. It was a really good day overall. And some more book spreads here. The X-Hex, Oof, and A Witchy Situation. They don't need a whole page. That's enough for them. I'm surprised I gave this 3 stars, to be honest. 3 stars for the idea. Makes sense. I really liked the idea, but guys, what was happening? Everybody said it was amazing. This was amazing. And I don't think I heard much about this one. You know, everybody is into different things. That's why. But this book was really good. And this is when he carved pumpkins. I did a cat. I was so proud of carving this pumpkin because this is the cutest pumpkin I think I've ever carved. Most of my pumpkins involve me stabbing it and then being afraid I'm going to stab myself, so I don't do intricate designs. But I did well with this, and I was safe the entire time. And then we were at my in-laws. We did lobster and steak and potatoes, and this is my first time having lobster. And I just said I'm not a huge fan of it, but I have pictures, and I just stuck it in here because I ran out of room. And the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I did this, and I was going to go back in and write my review here, and I never did. I still need to go back and do it. I have it on my phone, but I never came back and wrote it in here, and I really did like it, so I need to finish this page. And then October in review. There's a lot more pictures here. I love the changing leaves. Love October. Love fall. I got a candle that was on my fall bucket list and made my own apple pie. And this was a very hard apple pie because it was a very specific diet. And then I just wrote here, I love October and autumn so much. It's my favorite season and feels like the start of the holiday season. The crisp mornings, changing leaves, and warm drinks make my heart happy. And yeah, it does. It makes my heart happy. And this was my Halloween spread. Don't be deceived by how cute these pictures are. He had just attacked me, and then he laid down and took a nap on my blanket. And I had to take a picture because he was so cute. And let's see. Here is just more pictures of the kitty. Let's see, can you see that? Just more there. And he was sleeping up on the computer here. It was so cute. I think I've said so cute so many times, but that's alright. And yeah. So that was through October. And that's the end of this journal. This very, very thick journal. I was so bummed out. I was like, oh, I only need 2 more months in here. But you know, it happens. So then we get into junk journal that I did in October. So I collaged the front of this page. And I'm not going to flip through this because I have it on my Instagram. So you can go check it out if you want. So yeah, that was my October one. And I loved it. And like I said, if you want to see the flip through, it's on my Instagram somewhere. I don't want to flip through it right now. Because we have half of this journal, almost. A third of it. To go through. So here is a November cover. And I really like this. So I collaged this on cardstock with a bunch of stickers and cardstock, stamps, and then I did this part on the computer because I didn't like my writing in the original one. But pretty much I just scanned it and put it in here on a thinner paper so I didn't have all that bulk to start out with. Because when I was starting this journal, I was like, oh, I don't need it to get as bulky as the other one. But here we are, and it's January still, so. My November calendar, planning with Kay, and this is my gratitude log. I will put up a blank one here because I'm going to blur most of this because it's for me. 2025 was a very interesting year. We'll just say that for now. And Cursed in Love, oh my gosh, this book was great. I don't know how I found it. I guess just on, I think it was Kindle Unlimited, but it was so good. It was so different. And I kind of felt like I was in a reading slump after reading The Ex-Hex and a couple other books that were highly rated. But yeah, this one was really good. I liked it. It was weird, out there a little bit, but just what I needed this time in this, just what I needed in this point of time. And these stickers fit perfectly. And just a spread for November, I had finished physical therapy, so I just made a spread about it, and the blank one will be here. And then I started doing dailies again, or weeklies. And this is from Planning with Kay, again from her Patreon. And then November 14th, I had a treat yourself day. And I got Starbucks, which I don't do very often at all. So, yes. Should have got the holiday one. Little regret it now, considering I go there like maybe 3 times a year. Went to my favorite pizza place. Went on a walk. Just treat yourself. And it was very needed, so. Another weekly by Planning with Kay. I think I changed the colors on this one though. I'm pretty sure. If it makes you happy, was a very good book. It was a perfect transition into my winter reading. I loved the vibe. 1997, okay? The 90s. But yeah, this was a very cozy romance that will leave you wanting to own a bed and breakfast. Just a weekly here, again, planning with Kay. And December calendar, and this one is one that I'd signed on Canva again. A weekly, kind of boring stuff, but love this design. This is the cutest design, and that's by Planning with Kay. And this is a good spread. I like this one. I did a lot of holiday baking. I made tons of fudge. In this recipe, no fail fudge, loved it. Loved it. Let's see, where does it say? Okay, I don't have who it's, oh yeah, right here, salty side dish. So good, recommend trying it, so easy. I thought I messed up a couple of them and they still turned out amazing and edible, so try it if you like fudge. And just some more things I baked. I took the Nestle Toll House recipe and just made it gluten-free, and I used coconut sugar instead of the white sugar. Made a lot of cookies. And then some baking mixes that I tried from Walmart that were gluten-free, and this one was really good. So was the gingerbread, but you know, some people aren't gingerbread fans, so I liked them. Another weekly, I did this one with stickers and washi tape. I was really happy with how it turned out. I used to do weeklies all the time, and then I just kind of stopped. But I like doing them again, so we'll see. And this is my gifts bought or made for others. We're getting into the Christmas season now. And this book was interesting. I don't remember what I gave it, but so I drew this popcorn garland and drew these chocolate covered cherries. And if you know, you know. I loved the first book so much better, but this one was still okay. It was doable. And I'm not saying anything like bad. It's just I loved the first one so much better. Cool. Yes. This was a day trip that we took. We went to a Christmas market, and there was no snow, which is so crazy for us. So it just felt a little weird going to a Christmas market with no snow. We still don't have any snow. Insane. Another weekly, and this one is by Planning with Kay, printed off from her Patreon. And this is Christmas Eve. So I have a little pocket here where I wrote some notes in. And then just some pictures. I was reading Good Spirits, which was good. I have that spread coming up soon. Oh, coming up next. I really did like this. I know it's not really for everybody, but I liked it. I loved it. It was so good. This is the magic swirl here. Time. Of course, bows, because, I mean, look at that bow. And I saw this lettering on Pinterest, and I had to do it because it fit perfectly. I know there's like good spirits here, good spirits there, but I liked it. And it was a cute book, and I can't wait for the second book. In the same universe, that universe, love it. Here for it. Another weekly. I just, the year ended on December 31st, which was Wednesday. I mean, every year ends on December 31st, but whatever, you know what I'm saying. So I didn't want to add the whole week in here. And I was doing Sunday starts, but this year I switched to Monday, and it feels so much better. But yeah, I just did a collage page here. And then December wrap up. And yeah, our kitty. These pictures were cute. My parents were with Santa. More kitty, those gingerbread muffins I talked about. And then I made a bunch of postcards and sent them out. And our little blow up penguin. And there was snow there because that was the first snow season and like one of the only ones. But yeah, that's it for 2025 in this journal. And we did another junk journal, Christmas one, and again, Kia Creates. Just a lot of prompts in there, and yeah, this one is also on my Instagram if you want to see the flip through. So we did two junk journals this in 2025. And then this very thick and heavy journal was January through October 2025. And then I started this journal, and I'm still journaling in it. And I will journal in this one until I run out of room or until June. So yeah, that was my flip through. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had a cozy time, and I hope you do something you love today. So thanks so much for joining. I'll catch you next time. Bye.